But one of the very, very cool things I got to do last year was I got to tell one of my employees, one of the guys who works for me, I got the opportunity to tell him that he won the H-1B visa lottery. That was pretty cool. For those of you that don't know, the H-1B visa is a tech visa that you can get here in the U.S. You have to be here. You have to be working for a company that'll sponsor you. I think you have to be working for like a minimum of a year, or there's a lot of minimum requirements just to apply to be in the visa and in the lottery. And the lottery is super competitive. Tons of applications from all over. The number of visas is capped, all that stuff, right? And it's also very hard to find a company that'll sponsor you because there's only so many slots each company gets. So, it's very difficult to even just get a company to agree to sponsor you. But I got to do that last year. I can't remember the exact particulars, but there's the main lottery draw and then there's a redraw. And he won in the redraw. And winning is kind of a big deal because it sets you up for the next 10 years, I think. Right? And you can only fail the lottery, I think, 3 times, and then you basically have to leave the country. So this was his second opportunity. And he won in the redraw. And the numbers were that I think less than 5% of the people who applied to the redraw won. So he was in the 5% that managed to get a slot, in the redraw. So that was really special, because obviously it's a big win for him. Huge weight off your shoulders, right? If you win the H-1B visa. But that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that moment when I was able to tell him that. And obviously super happy for him. And I'm sharing that because, I know that many of you are in that position, but it can happen, guys. It can happen, right? The numbers are against you, but it can happen. But yeah, that was a really special moment. I gotta say, that's one of the cool things I've done in my career, where I was able to deliver that news to him and say, hey, I just got word from the, you got to do it all through the legal department of the company and all that. But, the legal department told me that, you won the visa.